The 215 update. People ask me, what is the 215? The 215 is the telephone area code from Philadelphia. 215. I grew up on the 215. Guys, I'm here with Twinkles. Twinkles is getting bigger. Bigger by the day. His head, I don't know what you call it. Like head dressing? I call it a head dressing, right? That's starting to fill in. And I've seen him do his head feathers a couple times walking around. Starting to lose some of his baby feathers. This is coming in really nice up here. His tail feathers are coming in really nice. You say, how does he stay so calm? It's how I'm holding him. If you hold them from up under here, support their weight on your hand, they'll stay there forever. Anyways, what's going on at the 215, guys? They are dropping like flies. Had another tragic accident happen while we were in General Luna for a few days. Miguel told Lut that Al Capone. One day here, one day gone. Now, Al Capone was the top dog. He was the top rooster here. We think he got hit. You got these trucks and jeepneys and stuff, not jeepneys, trikes. They come up and down the road here, and as they're coming down the hill, they're getting momentum going, right? So, chickens in the road happens. That's what we think happened. So that bumped. The next in line, you guys, follow me. The next in line would have been Lucky Luciani. Lucky Luciani, he's the oldest, right? But he has gotten overthrown by Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano's the top dog now, right? He's the top dog. Lucky Luciani, didn't happen. Lucky Luciani's walking with a slight limp, and I think that affects his power. So now this moves Twinkles up in the hierarchy too. Once Twinkles gets up to the top dog, the godfather of the roosters here, he's going to get himself a godfather's name. But yeah, that's what's been going on. A couple other ones gave birth, but that's really what's going on. Anything else to say, Twinkles? Oh yes, he just sits here and he's nice. So that's the saga of the rooster and the chicken farm at the 215 Philly Homestead. Qwong Qwong.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Thank you.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 215. Hi, Tipsy. Hi, Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's, hang on. What is that? What? What's his name again? What's his name again?
Binancio.
Binancio.
Yeah.
Binancio. He's
Binancio, ayaw itang tigbasay nga nak ido, ho? Ayaw gayud tigbasay nga nak ido kay na.
That's Lut's long lost brother. Right, Lut?
Oh.
Binancio, that's his name. I call him Qwong Qwong. Qwong Qwong, like. Binancio is, let's put it this way, he is, best way to describe it is mentally challenged, I guess you could say. However, the man's a smart man when it comes to chess. Evidently, they say he can play chess really well. Also, money. Like, he'll sit and play cards, and he counts cards, and money's really, really good with money. But he just, he pops up here and there. Like, he just showed up the other day, and just hangs out here. Might bring some rice. He cooks some rice, gave him some donuts, and then boom, he just disappears. And Rocky, stop. And then disappears for a while. You might not see him for weeks, and boom, he pops up again. Yeah. Masarap? All right, masarap. All right, this is Banancho's. Means of transportation. Banancho?
Binancio.
Binancho.
Binancio.
Binancho. That's his means of transportation right there, his bicycle. All right? And trust me, this man knows how to work on his bicycle. I guarantee you he does. That's his transportation. No trike. He don't even grab trikes. He rides his bike everywhere he goes. From here to there to wherever. Putting oil down below there. But yeah, Banancio is Banancio. I hope I'm saying that right. Banancio, like I said, is mentally challenged. If you ever heard of the word here in the Philippines, buwang, you're buwang, you're buwang, you're buwang. Buwang means crazy, right? Banancio is buwang. He is mentally challenged, but he's harmless, you know what I mean? Completely harmless guy. Nobody's afraid when he's here. How does he make money? You might think, how does a guy like that make money, right? Let me tell you how he makes money. The other day when he first got here, he showed up with 2 sacks of coconuts, right? 2 huge sacks. And a sack. He had this hiding in his, excuse me, he had this hiding in his sack too, right? His puppy, right? He came across a puppy. Don't ask me how, where, or what, but he came across a puppy. That was in his sack too. He feeds a dog. He had dog food. He waters a dog. How does he make money? Little things like that. A couple of big sacks of coconuts. And the coconut that he harvested, where he harvested, how he harvested, I have no clue. But he'll sell them sacks of coconut because they said it's an older coconut and you can get more for it because of, what do they use it for? Oil? Coconut oil? I think that's how it worked. Little things like that. That's how he gets his money. What's his story? From what I'm told, the word is his mom and dad are passed away. He had a brother, and from what they say, I'm just repeating what I heard. Sad to say, that he pushed his brother, I guess, in the ocean, and the brother died at a young age. They were all young, so besides something there, or they said he was like that from day one. But anyways, that's pretty much his story. He's a true wandering bicycle nomad. Guys, I want to show you this here. All right. When I first came to the province, Luz province, 2012, 13. End of 12, beginning of 13. I can't remember off the top of my head. But we were out. It was me, Lut, and my brother-in-law, Miguel. And we were riding out in these backcountry roads, not on this island. It was Lut's family's from down around Anibungan area, Baraboo area, down that area. We were all piled on the bike. We were all piled on this bike, cruising down the road, right? And bam, we had an accident, right? We had an accident. Miguel sustained a couple stitches. I had some road rash. Lut had some road rash, right? But this was the motorbike. I seen it sitting. It was another building, and we brought it over here, and I seen it sitting here. And they're like, no, we got to keep that because that was Lut's dad's motorbike. So it's here. Eventually, I'd love to turn it into just a rat bike, but wow. Talking about a memory flashback. What? Tell me a story. Yeah? You know what? I want to talk about something, all right? Being out here in the province, you see a lot of, what do you call them? Just basic shacks. You know, when you get deep out in these deep provinces here on Siargao Island, you see a lot of these just shacks, you know. What you would consider people are living poor. Well, people might say I'm living poor, so, but it gets me thinking. It's like, is it just no work? Are there no jobs? Or is it a choice? Oh,
yeah.
it's a choice. It's a choice, right?
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? All right, because I know you went down. You said what you had to say. What do I mean by that? It's like here on the island. If right now, I'm telling you right now, if you're a construction worker, you're a mason, you're a painter, you're a carpenter, you're a welder, you're an electrician, you know what I'm saying? There are plenty of jobs here. You get up there in General Luna, there's so much construction going on everywhere you look. I did videos on it. New hotel going up, new homestead going up, new restaurant. There's plenty of work. I say there's plenty of work here for the next 5 years, if not more. So it's like, all right, carpentry work. All right. Lut's family, Lut's uncle is an amazing carpenter. Amazing carpenter. I've seen him build beautiful stuff, furniture, doors, and special orders. Like, he's really talented. But he likes to work basically self-employed. All right, which basically here gets you from one pay to the next pay to the next pay. All right. He had a job. They knew he was a good carpenter. They had him up in General Luna. A job wanted him up there. It was a job that paid daily. It paid very well. If I cannot mistaken, 850 pesos, which is a decent amount. But the thing is, you had to be there every day. All right, every day. I think work started around 8, and they worked 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours a day. And that went on for a week, and there was still more work, but he didn't want to do it. Like, he didn't want to do it. He didn't. A lot of people, I think, don't want to be held accountable to their time. You know what I'm saying? But there's so much work. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being, self-employed. Jesus, they're all over the world, millions, right? But you also have to be self-motivated. But is that the pattern that he was taught? That's his life. That's how he chooses to live, and that's how a lot of these people choose to live. They choose to live the way they're living. I think it's a choice. At least around here. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And this is no way a bash. Let's bash, the Filipinos that don't have much money. All right. This is not a bashing of that. So don't leave bashing comments. But I don't know. I sit here, I look around, and like my mind is thinking, okay, great. You want to work. Awesome. You got your job. They get paid. A lot of times they get advances all the time too. And then by the time the job's done, they have no more money. My thinking is, listen, you're good, you're good. Word is you're good. You line up a job, all right? When that job is halfway through or whatever, make sure you have another job lined up, and you keep rolling and keep rolling and keep rolling from job to job. But like I said, I think it's personal here. It's how they choose to live. But you look at it and it's like, wow, they live poorly. They live, in shacks and, But you know what? The happiest people, smiling. Let's uncle will do anything for us. Let's aunts will do anything for, well, not all the aunts. Long story there. They're there. Like, even though it looks like they're in poverty, they smile. They're happy. And it's like they're always looking for the next biggest moneymaker. Right? I call it the next biggest moneymaker. Right? They sit around in between jobs and they think up of like, how can I make money? The next big moneymaker. And once they realize that big moneymaker isn't going to happen, they go out and they'll work a little more to get enough money to sustain them for a little while. And then they're back to the big dream. The big dream, what's the next big dream? The next big moneymaker. Nothing wrong with dreaming. You got to dream, right? That's why I'm here. I dreamed it. If you can dream it, you can do it, right? But that's just my thoughts. I can go in more about it, as far as modern tools and taking a job that should only be like a day long to like a week long. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Like I said, let's not bash, and trash the poor or those that don't have as much money as you, all right? All right, guys, leave the comments down below.